All right, hello to you. Welcome to Plant Based Homestead Prepper. My name is Roderick Chappelle, where we make prepping fun. And in this video, we're going to talk about having a prepper's mindset in everything you do. So, without further delay, let's get an intro here. Let's see. Let's do Paul. All right, make sure you go check out Off-Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrian. They're one of our two partners. Want to thank them for always being very supportive ever since we met them. Gosh, it's probably been a month or so ago, and they have been so instrumental and vital in helping us grow our channel. So thank you guys. I want to thank you so very much. So let's talk about having a prepper's mindset. And I know I'm gonna go through a little bad area. Y'all just bear with me. I don't do too many of these, but we just want to see how it works. I am the kind of person who is willing to test theories and test things to see if they work, and if they don't work, and if they work, hey, we keep doing them. If they don't work, we don't do them as often. So having a prepper's mindset, and as you come in, good morning to you, and please, sir, please, ma'am, let me know where you are coming in or visiting from. How about that? Let's do states this morning. Say good morning and then just post your state. And as folks come in, I'll keep saying that. So having a prepper's mindset. Having a prepper's mindset about everything. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm gonna give you a little insight of why and how our channel is growing so fast. And I'm gonna bring it right back to being a prepper. So this is the way I see YouTube, and I absolutely love YouTube. Good morning, JK. You missed our morning juice time this morning, which was a watermelon time. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. So I look at YouTube like this. As soon as I found out that you could build your audience to the point where YouTube would actually pay you some kind of financial compensation, I was like, okay, well, let me start really hitting this thing and learning how this platform works. Because prior to this, I would post on another platform. I'm not going to give them any free advertisement. Lord knows they're a billion-dollar company. And I would post over there often. I mean, I've been over there for years. So when I first started this YouTube channel, I maybe brought, I don't know, 20 or 25, 30 people from that platform. But what I teach over there is not anything close to what I'm teaching here. Over there, I teach weight loss and fasting and things like that. Over here, this is about prepping and being a prepper. Excuse me, and living a prepper lifestyle, but doing it while being plant-based. So this is totally different than my other platform. So I looked at YouTube, and I was like, and I study this stuff all the time. As a matter of fact, when I am not posting videos, I am learning about the YouTube platform, or I'm learning more about prepping. Those are just the two things that I do. So as you come in this morning, would you please, sir, please, ma'am, say good morning and let us know what state you are. I want to say calling, but that's not right. What state you are visiting from? How about that? So I study all the time, and a lot of you guys, especially the smaller channels, are like, oh my God, congratulations on your growth. How you growing so fast, blah, blah, blah. And I am, I'm like, hey, email me and I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. And I've even had, several people to email me, and I have sent them videos of the things that I watch, the people that I watch, the mentors that I've taken on, so on and so forth. So much to the point where some people are like, it's funny how we as humans are. We ask for help, and then we watch people who are a little bit more successful than we are, but then we don't do what they are doing in order to get the success. And I'm gonna bring this all back to being a prepper and having a prepper's mindset in all things. So my prepper mindset in this YouTube thing, I know that Jennifer and I are looking for another property, okay? We're looking to move more into a rural area. Now, when that happens, I know for a fact that the commute is going to be a lot more. We may be able to do that for a little while, but I know for a fact that one of us is going to get tired of commuting back and forth, an hour plus every day or more. It could be more some days. So I look at this, I'm like, okay, we're prepping for the food shortage. Yes. We're prepping for a food crisis. Yes. We are prepping for things that may or may not come. Russian invasion, not likely. Zombie apocalypse, not likely. Some kind of natural disaster that knocks your power out for 3, 4, 5 days, very likely. Snowstorm coming through and you be snowed in for 4 or 5 days, very likely. So, I believe in prepping for things that may happen and things that may not happen. So, with this YouTube channel, my goal over the next 5 years is to build this thing to the point where it has a self-sustaining income that is coming in, so that either one, good morning 6 a.m., either one, Jennifer or myself, can step away from some of the things we are doing to earn income. So, what does that mean for you? Having a prepper's mindset, and the way I see things, I'm always prepping. I mean, even this YouTube channel is prepping for our future, and I thank you guys for being here and helping us build this. You guys are here early. We only have like 300 something subscribers right now. Imagine when there are 30,000. Next year this time, when there are 30,000 subscribers in this channel, you'll be able to say, I remember when they first started. I was there. I helped them build this thing. I helped them build it. So what I want you guys to start doing, start looking at everything like it is going to be one of your preps. Even your YouTube channel, for we creators, even your YouTube channel is one of your preps. Why do you guys think I come in so often and I post so much? Now, I do it for several reasons. Number one, I'm trying to figure out the best days and the best times to give you guys content. That's number one, because I am trying. Y'all don't know this on the back end. I am studying all these numbers. I'm like, okay, on Tuesday at this time, boom, we had an influx. This was a bomb video right here. Okay, on Wednesday morning at such and such, this didn't do so well. Okay, at noontime on Thursday, this did okay. On Friday at this time, this didn't do so well. So what I'm trying to figure out with our community, because our community is so small, and I'm looking at people like Canadian Prepper, Pastor Joe Fox, Bear Independence, Prepper Nurse One. Those guys are huge prepper channels. Okay, huge, and there are so many. There are more, especially channels that have, and I consider a huge channel in the prepper community 50,000 plus. Okay, just so you guys know. And in order to, I'm trying to think who said this. In order to beat the man, you got to beat a man. Who said that? Something like that. Anyway, I'm always studying channels. That's like 6 Acres. I watch her channel like crazy, because when she posts something, she gets 300 views just like that. I have yet to have post a video that gets 300 views the first day. I have yet to have a video that goes over 1,000. And she does it all the time. So 6 Acres, I'm always on your channel. I'm always peeking. I'm always looking at your numbers. And I have software now where I can look at your tags, and I can look at your numbers, I can look at all kind of stuff. And that's why you see me posting on your channel so much, and I'm in there rooting you on. Go 6 acres, go 6 acres. But I'm also trying to figure out what you're doing. So, and I've been posting your video pretty much on every video I've been posting. So, you should have a ton of videos. I mean, a ton of views. But see, and that's another thing. I'm partnering with different channels because I know that a rising tide rises all ships. And I've noticed since I've partnered with these channels, I can look back at my numbers. A month ago, we were on a steady growth. But as soon as I started partnering with these 5 or 6 channels that I partner with, boom, skyrocket. Okay. As a matter of fact, and since six acres is here, I'll she'll know I'm telling the truth. A month ago, I had probably 30. I've always been about 30 to 50 subscribers ahead of 6 acres. After me partnering with these several channels, my views took off. Now that's part because I worked so hard at it, but my subscribers are taking off like crazy too. And I'm watching you guys. I'm watching your channel, 6 acres. I'm watching Off Grid Desert Farm with Paul and Adrian, because they get subscribed. I mean, the other day they got like 100 subscribers. My most in one day is like 17, and that was when I first got started. And I boosted like crazy on my other platform to get those 17. You know, we did. You and I both got 12 about 3 days ago. I was like, wow, what did we? And it's crazy because your numbers and my numbers, when I look in the back office and I can track them, we're like this the whole entire time. When my channel goes up, your channel goes up. When my subs go up, your subs go up. When my subs go down, I don't know why we're linked like that, but we're linked like that. And it's crazy to me. But your channel is one of the channels I study all the time. Matter of fact, I study your channel more than I study anybody's channel, because I'm still trying to understand and figure out how in the world when you post a video, you get 300, 400, 500 views just like that. I mean, you're amazing. So back to having a prepper's mindset, and that's another thing as far as having a prepper's mindset. You got to be willing to put the time in, and you got to be willing to learn and eat some humble pie and say, hey, help me. Because and 6 acres will tell you, I have emailed her and been like, hey, how are you doing such and such? What are you doing to blah, blah, blah? And she told me last time I asked her a question, she was like, I studied the analytics. So after she said that, I started studying analytics like crazy. But I don't want this to be all about YouTube, okay? I want to talk about the purpose mindset. I'm sorry. I get on a tangent sometimes and I just keep going. We started a few weeks apart. Yeah, I think I'm like 3 weeks ahead of you. So maybe that's why we're connected. Cool. It's all good. And it really is all good. But the only reason I'm even beating her in views is because I post so much. Because I look at it like this. She posts like 1 to my 6 or 7 or 8 sometimes. She'll post something, she'll get 300 views. I'll post 6 times and get 300 views. And it's fine by me, because this is something I have fallen in love with doing. And I've been learning, I've been hearing all my life, find something that you're passionate about and you'll never work a day of your life. I've been looking for that for 40 plus years. I am so passionate about making videos. I love this. This is, they say if, how do you know if you love something, you'll do it for free? Well, I'm doing it for free. I agree, JK, better now to make mistakes now instead of doing collapse scenario. I agree. And that's another thing. See, and I look at this YouTube thing as, this is our insurance. This is my family's insurance. I can put in all the work now, and let's say that apocalypse happen, lights go out, never come back on. Guess what? Had a blast doing it. But let's say things stay the same or get better, and we come out this minimum, and food, just starts becoming abundant, and everything is wonderful, and everybody that's saying that we're in a grand solar minimum, we're wrong. And everybody's saying that the food shortage is bunk, and we're bonkers. Then guess what? It was still fun, and that's what our channel is all about. Plant Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. I try to turn everything into. It's really a game. And if you look at it, it's really truly a game. You know, watching these huge people who have a million. I mean, we had a young. Well, she's a young girl. She's like 20, 21. She hit YouTube, and a lot of you guys might not know this, and I'm not even going to say her name because she doesn't need any more publicity. She hit YouTube, and on her first video, this girl got over a million, listen, a million subscribers, and had over 10 million views. I don't know. It was, let's just say, over 2 million views on her first video. And I'm looking at this, and I'm like, and we started our channels about the same time. I think I started my channel, and then boom, she blew up. And I'm looking at, and I didn't even have 100 subscribers, and this chick gets 1 million. I'm like, what in the world? How is that possible? But you know what? She's set. All she gotta do is just post a video once a month now. She's good. And every day I'm watching her subscribers go up by 13 and 14 and 15,000. Subscribers, not just views, subscribers, which is crazy to me. So having a prepper's mindset in everything, I've taken the prepper's mindset into YouTube. And I am probably the only prepper, okay? I use that term very lightly because I think we all are preppers. We just prep for different things. I think some of us prep for disaster, and I think most of us prep for the weekend. I think most of us that are running around here work, and then when the weekend comes, it's party. I think everybody is a prepper. We just tend to sacrifice. We sacrifice our time, our talents, our energy, and our finances for our family's future. That's the way I see it, you know, and I could be wrong, but this is just another Roderick's logic. I learned that from my son. So take the prepper's mindset into your job, take it into your ministries, take it into your churches, take it into your car. Take your prepper's mindset everywhere. Somebody dropped a hammer on the street, and whoever runs over, I mean, I'm talking about that's like a maul. That's probably a 3-pound maul. And a maul is a hammer that's really heavy, that when you hit something, it's gonna move, okay? And somebody dropped one off of their truck, and it's sitting on this is a major highway I'm on right now. Somebody's gonna hit that thing and have a bad day. I'm glad it wasn't me. So, as always, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you being here because I understand that you could be one of a million other places right now just on YouTube. You could be one of a billion other places on the internet. I am humbled that you guys have chosen to spend 10, 15 minutes, 18 minutes, I can't see the clock. However many minutes it's been, I'm humbled that you have taken them and chosen to spend them with me. YouTube is, you know, I look at this thing so much differently than a lot of people. You know, a lot of people bash YouTube and they're like the algorithm this and YouTube that and blah. I'm like, I love this platform. Where else can a little country bumpkin like myself come on, share my story, talk my head off, buy a little cheap $12 microphone, and you guys stick around and give me watch time and watch minutes and views, and eventually, I mean, and it may take 6 months, it may take 6 years, but when you're doing something you enjoy, have a good day. I appreciate that 6 seconds, and I always try to catch all of your posts. You had a very controversial post the other day. Woo! You caught some heat for that one. You caught some serious heat. So, and that's another thing. I try to stay away from the controversial. You know, I'm not going to talk religion. I'm not going to talk politics, and I'm not going to talk anything on here that I know preppers will get upset with. Hey, Terrible, glad you made it in. Yes. You missed a whole bunch though. You got to go back and watch the replay. And I am not recapping. But you know what? Since she's here, I'm going to play you guys 6 acres. 6 acres. Boom. Let's do it. All right, that's one of our prepper buddies, 6 acres. So you guys go check out her channel as well. She has some really good stuff. Yeah, I know you wasn't trying to be controversial the other day, but oh my God, I was reading through the comments and I was like, I am not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I bowed out gracefully. You notice I didn't even comment on that video. I was like, oh no, because I'm on one side of the topic too, but I wouldn't dare get in on that one. I was like, oh God, poor 6 acres. And then you end up having to do a follow-up video. I was like, oh my gosh. You know, it's this young lady that I follow. Her name is Fully Raw Christina. She's part of the plant-based community. And she had a video, cause see, you get, and that's why I don't ever use the term vegan, because see, when in our community, in the plant-based community, when you start using the term vegan, people really, oh, I know you can handle yourself. I know you can. People really take that thing, just, they go crazy with it. So I'll tell you guys this quick story and then I'm gonna let you go. So Fully Raw Christina did this video where she went out on the town and she was having a good time. And this chick eats fully raw. And I'm talking about raw veggies, raw plants, raw. I've done it for a while. I just can't do it, okay? That's true. People do like to control your voice. And that's one thing I love about this platform. You can be whom you are, all right? And so anyway, there's some people doing some crazy stuff in front of me. I'm sorry. So she went out on town, and this chick had on some leather heels. Now, for normal people, that's okay, right? Follow plant-based people, and they say some same thing about using. Yeah, I mean, I don't use the word vegan. I used to, but then I was like, oh my God, it's just people would chew you up and spit you out for using the term vegan, and then if they see you eating anything other than vegan, they're like, oh, you're an animal murderer, blah 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 blah. And it's so I try to stay away from all controversy. Okay, I've never been a controversial type person. I never like to fight. Now I don't pick a fight, but don't bring one to me, because I'll come out battling. Okay, I am ex-military. I digress. So she went out on a night on the town. She had on some leather heels. Oh my God, this chick, and she has a huge house. She's probably got, if I had to guess, maybe I haven't seen her in probably 6 months. She's got probably 1.2 million followers. Subs, I'm talking about subs. These people went in on her. Oh my, yeah, militant vegans, you're right, they are militant vegans. These people went in on Fully Raw Christina like never before. She did a follow-up video where she was crying. And this chick has been fully raw. She has been a fully raw vegan for over 10 years. And that's the first time they had ever seen her do anything toward an animal. Now, I love animals and we're animal activists and we don't eat animals and all that kind of stuff, but we don't bash you for eating them. We don't bash you for killing them. Now, I would prefer you didn't, but I know people got to do what people got to do. I was the biggest meat eater in 18 than ever before, than any of you guys put together. And then I totally changed my life. I haven't had a piece of meat, in almost a year now. It'll be a year in January, okay? But these people went in on this girl so hard that they had her crying. I'm talking about she was so emotional about these comments on YouTube. She was getting death threats. That's how serious it can get on social media. On YouTube. I can't use social media. Still love meat, but I have been cutting down it for years. And that's a personal choice. I did it for health reasons, Terrible. I did it because my blood pressure has been uncontrollable since I was 19 years old. When I came off meat, I'm able to control my blood pressure. Boom, just like that. I was able to lose all the unwanted weight. Now, granted, over the last 3 months, I've put on a whole bunch because I love food and I've been eating like crazy. I've been eating plant-based, but I found these Morning Stars and these Gardeins and all this kind of stuff where I can eat and it tastes just like meat. And anyway, I digress. One girl, okay, I have to read that when I stop driving. These people will crucify you. So I just, and I look at my channel as network. And that's why we're doing things, where we have certain time frames for certain shows. Like, for example, this is a shameless plug. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 6:30, that's my juicing show, okay? Monday night at 7 o'clock p.m., we're going to do Let's Talk Live. That's a show that we're doing, Let's Talk Live, and I'm trying to bring in different people in our community to interview them. And by the way, if you want to be interviewed in the future on Monday night, please email me, plantbasedhomesteadprepper@gmail.com. Please interview me. I need some people to come in and be interviewed. I don't know how many of you guys caught, I was about to say Christina, that's not, oh my gosh. Yeah, Christina. I don't know how many of you guys caught Christina this last Monday. That was our first show, and that was a bang up. She did a bang up job. So, Monday nights at 7, that's the Let's Talk Live show. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings at 6:30. That's our Juice Time show. And then on Saturdays at 5:05 p.m. Eastern, all these are Eastern times, that's the Roderick and Jennifer SAD show, and that stands for Saturday Activity Dialogue. And we just go over what we did, in the week, and how we got on each other's nerves and what we ate. And we just it's a fun, upbeat show. We talk about silly news, we talk about current events, talk about the food shortage, we talk about all kind of all kind of stuff on that show. But that is like a depressor for our week. And honestly, guys, I suffer from PTSD from my time in the military, and you guys are great therapy. Thank you. I mean, I really truly mean, when I say thank you, I mean it, because you guys provide just as much in my life and in Jennifer's life than we provide in y'all's. And I appreciate that. Thank you. 6 Acres, you saw it? Okay, and she was good. Yes, she was very good. Very informative. She was engaging, and she dressed up. She was looking cute. And that's another thing, if you're going to be on a show, you might well look good. You know what I'm saying? And who knows, maybe eventually for the show, I'll actually dress up. Oh, good. Yeah, PTSD is and you know what? I'll go months without having an episode, and then something will trigger, and I have nightmares for 2 weeks straight. I'm in a process now. I just came out like 2 nights ago, where I had gone through a process of 2 weeks of just every night nightmares, and a lot of times I don't even know what triggers it. And the things that I know trigger, like war movies trigger, anything I watch about the Navy triggers. Okay, and you guys pray for me and keep me in mind, because I've never filed for disability through the VA. For several reasons. I need to. I should have done it years ago. I've never done it. I'm thinking about doing it. I want to do it. But I just don't know. I don't know if I want to take myself through that, So you guys keep me in your thoughts, keep me in your prayers. Do y'all have questions for me? Because we're about to end. I'm about to be at my location. And let me let this guy by me, because I don't want to block her in. Yeah. It's one of my co-workers. I'm going to the house that she's at. I didn't want to block her in, so I let her go on so she can park. Thank you, and you guys are in mine as well. And I try to get to the point where I commit to memory, at least where you guys live. Tarabu, I'm pretty sure you're in North Carolina. 6 Acres, I know she's in North Dakota. JK's in Alaska. I don't know who else is on with us right now, but I really try to commit to memory, at least where you guys are, so I can show you how important at least that much. Oh my God, North Georgia. Okay, Tarabu is in North Georgia, Roderick, North Georgia. Well, you know what? At least I had the north part right. I thought you was in North Carolina. I am so sorry. Did you get enough soap? No, I didn't get enough soap because I already had enough. I didn't really have to go out and buy any soap. I stock soap like crazy. Okay, so I didn't really need soap. I mean, it's always good to stock up on some, but around here, 6 Acres, I've been finding soap. It hadn't been a challenge finding soap, and I love Dawn, so I've been finding it. Now I haven't been in a Dollar Tree lately, and I said I was gonna go in today and pick up no. I normally buy my toilet paper from Sam's, but I let my card expire, and I don't know if I want to pay that $40 just so I can go in there and get some toilet paper. So I'll probably get it from Lowe's. I get my military discount at Lowe's. So I'll probably stock up on some toilet paper today. And maybe I'll do that with you guys. Show you guys how much toilet paper I actually buy. Y'all have a good day. Need to get moving. Take it easy. Yeah, we're about done, JK. Thank you for being here. You are one of my early risers, always here in the morning. So I appreciate you. Thank you. So guys, remember today is a wonderful Wednesday. Make it wonderful. Make it the best. And go out and prep, and take the prepper's mindset with you. I've destroyed like 2 microphones by taking off seatbelts. So make sure you take the prepper's mindset with you everywhere you go. Going to the Dollar Tree tomorrow. My husband is on a 24-hour shift today and gets off at 8 a.m. tomorrow. And then we're going sale shopping. That's awesome. Janitorial supply stores are good prices. That is a good tip. I don't even know where a janitorial supply store is around here. Have a good day, guys. See you, Tara Boo. Have fun shopping. Thank you guys for being here. Sending y'all love. Be blessed. And do what this little girl says do right here. Subscribe to our channel. Yes, subscribe.